What's up, guys? Welcome back to Diving Garage. Today I got something special for you. Introducing a new project to the channel. Check it out. Meet Bruce, 5th gen Camaro, and you know I got the SS. Let's dive in. I picked this guy up about a month ago, and if you watched my last video, I mentioned having some other things going. This is it. So this guy has a 2SS. You know he's got the big dog 6.2 liter LS3. You know, because the automatic version comes with the L99 with the DOD, but nobody wants that. And if you know anything about these Camaros, if you got the LS3, you also have a Tremec 6060. Let's go check it out. All right, so this is a sports car, right? So the inside's really not a whole lot to be said, but of course you got the 6-speed, can't beat that, and it is awesome. I've been you know, testing it, you know what I mean? But everything is great, controls are great. If you've never seen the inside of one of these, it's pretty bare bones, you know. Like I said, it's a sports car, so you're not really here for the fancy. But I mean, it's got what you need, you know. And my favorite feature is the heads-up display. Man, you can't beat that. This thing is great. All right, so like I said, we got the LS3 in here. It makes about 430 at the crank from the factory, and this entire car is bone stock. No one's ever touched anything on it, and that's how I like them. Because otherwise, you coming behind some guy who knows what wires he spliced together to get his stupid shift light to turn on or something crazy like that. But no, this thing is completely factory, but he won't stay that way for very long. You know me. All right, come check this out. All right, so of course, again, being that it's bone stock, there isn't a ton to be said or be looked at in the engine bay here, but you can see we still got the big clunky stock air intake, which is fine. It works fine for now. And we'll, you know, we're swapping that out. And then we got the, honestly, I hate it, the big cover going over the whole engine, just in case you didn't know. There's a big label right there in case you didn't know this was a V8. But hiding under there, let me see if I can get this off real quick. There it is. There's the LS3. Again, bone stock, and I'm pumped about that. But I do like how from the factory it comes with the strut tower bar. That's pretty awesome. But I'll tell you some things that are not awesome though. Right from the jump, one of the first things I checked, the condition of the fluids. Check out that nasty black brake and clutch fluid. Ooh. So I'm coming to find that the previous owners, they just drove it. They didn't really do much maintenance aside from getting the oil changed, which is fine. But I can take care of that, no issue. Otherwise, I mean, it's a great car. I've been driving it around for a while. No issues, no real hiccups. Engine seems to be healthy. Idle's great, runs great. If I'm not mistaken, these LS3s are 10.5 to 1 at, from the factory. And it feels good. Nothing feels wrong. I'm sure the previous owners had some fun with it, but I've been having some fun with it too. It's great. And oh, you know, in case you haven't seen it already, it's a drop top. This thing comes packed with a ton of goodies. You can't really tell. We got a Hurst short throw. Like I said, it's TR-6060 in the back. And I want to say in the rear, it is a 3.4 ratio. I'll have to check into that. I'm pretty sure it's a 3.4. Comes with the dubs, you know it. Otherwise, like I said, bone stock, SS. We're going to have a ton of fun with it. Let's get in there and do some rips. All right, first thing we're gonna do is a quick roll. I know it's at the end of this road, ain't nothing. All right, from a roll, here we go. I forgot to engage the competition mode. That's why that shift was awful. All right, let's go find a couple other spots. A little tight back here. Okay, let's try that again. Then second, go from a roll. Here we go. Man, not bad at all, not bad at all. All right, now I told you guys a while back I'd be doing a street car build. And you know, I really meant it, that was the plan. But sometimes life throws you a curveball. So what happened was, I don't know if you've seen on a couple other videos, but there was in a white Mercedes in the background. That was my car, Bonnie. It was a 2006 Mercedes E320. It was a diesel. It had like 450,000 miles, so I got plenty of miles of life out of it. But anyway, I'm driving home one day, and I think something broke inside the ABS module, because I went to go touch the brakes, and all four wheels locked up. Not only that, but the wheel turned 100% to the right. So here I am in traffic trying to drive, and somehow I didn't wreck, but the wheel went all the way to the right, so I counter steered all the way to the left. But then I was about to hit a wall, so I had to go back to the right, and I was just zigzagging across all the lanes. It was crazy. Anyway, I came to a stop, got myself together, and then went to go continue on home, and it wouldn't shift out of first. So something died, either the ABS module or the transmission or both. But either way, I drove home the rest of the way in first gear. So I was that guy with his hazards on trying to drive, making everyone around him angry. So if you were around me at that point, sorry. Anyway, so I went ahead and I sold Bonnie to the salvage yard. So I'm sure she's resting in pieces somewhere. Anyway, so I was carless for a little while, and what I ended up doing is I rented a Gen 6, so I think it was like a 2022, maybe 23 Camaro. So it was a body style right after this, and you know what? It wasn't bad at all. But I didn't really care for the amount of sportiness that was in it. Like, not to say it was bad, but if you're just trying to drive to work, like I am, it was too much. It was just too much. Like, the handling was great. I had a V6 rental, and the acceleration was fine, you know, it wasn't a big deal. But so then I started looking at the 5th gen Camaros, and man, this thing is the ticket. So if you're looking for something that you can commute to work in, have some fun, hit the track, this is it, because it comes ready to go. Like I said, LS3 Tremec TR-6060, this thing is ready to rock and roll. Now, you know me by now, I'm not gonna leave this car alone, no chance. So in the end, I know I'm gonna put a cam at it. But before that, I got a couple other things in mind, a couple things I wanna show you, maybe a couple with different ways you can save some money by going with a different brand rather than the name brand, of course. You know, that's kind of how I like to do on the channel. But let me know what you guys wanna see. Like I said, I have kind of a long list of things I wanna do, but we'll see. Maybe you guys got a better idea than I do. And also, one more thing about these cars is that normally in sports cars, the interiors are really tight. Not in here. Plenty of leg room up front, enough space for 2 kids in the back, so the whole family can fit. So don't let anybody tell you that sports cars aren't family cars, because they are. Don't you guys worry. I haven't forgot about Hank. Got a transmission built, ready to be shipped out. I think it should be here in about a week, so I can get going recorded on that. So now we got 2 kinds of content coming. We got small block Chevy LS. It's gonna be pretty awesome. I'm pretty pumped for this year. This year's already turning out to be pretty good. Much better than last year. I watched my last video. Anyway, so that's all the updates I got for now, guys. If you liked the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, help me out, and I really appreciate you coming by. Now get out there, dive into your next project. Catch you next time.